Hello everyone, my name is Youssef Elwakil, and today I will be presenting my honors project to you guys. So the focus of my honors project was to implement machine learning algorithms for Android and IoT devices. Now, what exactly is machine learning? Machine learning is a form of study of computer algorithms that allows users to potentially create models in order to predict data. Now, the way this works is by allowing input data to be fed into this model, and the model basically trains and examines this data. Once enough data has been fed into the model can now basically predict sample data. Now, why exactly is this useful? So this is now useful because in machine learning, we are now able to automate a lot of labor work that is done repetitively. This could be costly in terms of a business setting. For example, in fruit picking, a robot can now train a model in order to predict fruits. And once the robot sees a fruit, it can now automatically pick that fruit. So Māia is a machine learning library that has been developed by the University of Waikato that can be used in Android development. Now, why would we want to do that? So this library allows users to train and evaluate models on Android devices, and therefore we can save a lot of processing power instead of using it from a personal computer. The way the application works is we start off by training a machine learning model, as said before. Once enough training has been put into the model can now predict sample data, and we can then finally evaluate how efficient and how effective that model is. So I will be going over the application now to see how it is done. Once the application has been installed, the user can select the app icon, and it opens up into the training menu, training screen of the application. Essentially, this is where the user can train a machine learning model for prediction and evaluation. So the way this works is the user will select a data set for the machine learning model to train on. In our case, we can select the iris data set. The next step is for the user to select what form of algorithm the model would like to train the data set on. What that means is there are essentially 4 different algorithms that are currently implemented: Hofting tree, random Hofting tree, naive Bayes, and 0R. If a user was to select the Hofting tree algorithm, the machine learning model will train in the way of a decision tree. What that means is it will go through Iris's attributes and make decisions based on the attributes. The user can then select train model, and the notification will be displayed saying that the model has been trained. Next, the user will go to the predict tab in order to predict the different rows in the dataset. So the voting dataset basically includes characteristics and traits for every specific person, such as their religious group, if they committed a crime, or if they are immigrants, potentially attributes that could essentially influence their voting chance. For example, in the first line we can see in the predict tab, the user did not commit a crime, he was religious and was not an immigrant, and he ended up voting Republican. However, in the third line with different attributes, or it could be similar attributes or whatever different attributes, the expected class, he was a Democrat, and the predicted class was a Republican. So obviously this changes, and more data needs to be put into the model to be trained in order to have a higher accuracy. Now, if we want to see that accuracy of the model, we can go to the evaluation tab. In the evaluation tab, we are able to see how efficient the model we previously trained on, in our case the 0R, is. For example, we select a data set to evaluate on. So we can select the iris dataset. Once we click evaluate, we will get an accuracy of how efficient and how accurate the model is in that dataset. Another example would be the voting dataset. We can see the evaluation, and we can see that every prediction out of all the classes and rows in the voting dataset, there is an accuracy of 61% that is showing for the trained model of the 0R. Thank you guys for watching the demonstration and the video on implementing machine learning algorithms for Android and IoT devices. I believe that by implementing these features onto multiple devices, this allows for further research into the field of machine learning for obviously on multiple devices. Yeah, thank you guys and goodbye.